What's up, everybody? This week, our discipleship focus is on the Father heart of God. God's heart towards all of us is that of a loving Father. This is who He reveals Himself to be through the Bible and through Jesus. If you try to find God, see God, or know Him anywhere else except through Jesus, you're going to go the wrong way. We all desire to be fully loved, accepted, and protected. But many of us don't get that from our earthly fathers like we should. And it actually shapes us more than we realize. This causes all of us in different ways to view who God is by looking through our earthly fathers. But no matter how good or how bad your earthly father is, he can't be the measure of how you see and know God. The devil tricks us into searching for God through everything that is happening around us. He wants us to relate to God through what we feel and what we experience. When we do this, we are constantly being pulled in 1,000 different directions, and we are always seem to be stuck in the same place. A place where our mindset is fixed in believing that God is angry with us, that He's frustrated with our failures, that He's holding our sin against us, always disappointed and impossible to please. Guys, these are lies that the world and the devil has put in us so it'll change our view of who God truly is. He's a perfectly loving Father. All the lies about God keep us stumbling around in the dark. They keep us blind and they keep us confused to who He really is. The Bible says that God is love. That's who He really is, and we must get that down deep in the core of who we are, and no matter what is happening in our lives. The measure of God's love for us isn't based on us or our circumstances, whether they're good or bad. The measure of God's love for us is in Jesus. And Jesus came to save and make all things new, a relationship that is defined by love. When Jesus came to us, He showed us exactly what the Father is like and how to have a relationship with Him. The Bible says that Jesus is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Guys, what we see is like all of us and this world around us is always changing, but He never will. It also says that He represents the exact image and nature of God. So if you truly want to see and know God, you must first truly see and know Jesus. In John 14, 6-9, Jesus said, "I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. If you had known me, you would have known my Father also. From now on, you do know Him and have seen Him." And so Philip, one of the disciples that he's talking to in this, is struggling just like we do to see God for who He truly is, because he's looking everywhere except to Jesus. In verse 8, it says, Philip said to Him, "Lord, show us the Father, and it'll be enough for us." And Jesus said to him, "Have I been with you so long, and you still do not know me, Philip? Whoever has seen me has seen the Father." So no matter what, God's heart for all of us is that of a perfectly loving Father. And when you see Jesus, you'll see Him. As you focus in on the Father heart of God, here are 2 questions to talk through this week. Do you know and relate to God through Jesus? Or do you know and relate to God through your earthly father, the experiences of your own life, and what's happening in the world around you? And the second question, I want you to read Romans 8, verses 31-39, and then in your own words, I want you to describe the love of God.